Hello, thank you for stopping on by today. Welcome or welcome back. We're talking the new e.l.f. beauty wands. One shade of the Charlotte Tilbury beauty wand I just got yesterday so I could compare. And then also I thought I would pull out the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. By the way, if you are new here, my name is Stacy. I am in my mid-40s. I love all things beauty. And I hope that by the end of this video, if you like it, my style, that you'll consider hitting that subscribe button. Each of these do retail for $9 each. There is 0.33 fluid ounce. Just to kind of give you an idea, if you are familiar with the Charlotte Tilbury, that size of that one is 0.4 ounce. So they're very similar in size. Charlotte Tilbury does retail for $42. For the contour, I did get two different colors. This is Fair Light and then Light Medium. All of these are infused with 2% squalene oil. They have a total on the contour of 5 colors. And it is interesting, I feel like, that they call these contour because they seem a little bit warm, some of the colors. So this one I thought is cool tone. It seems like contour. But then this one I thought maybe it was a little bit warm and more as a bronzer, but we're going to see. The colors that they range is the Fair Light. So this one. Oh, yeah, that's definitely cool tone. So that is the Fair Light. Light Medium is the other color that I have. It's a little more warm. And then the other colors is Medium Tan, Tan Deep, and Deep Rich. These are available on the e.l.f. website and then also on Ulta's website. My local Ulta store, personally by me, did not have them, but they are on the website. This is the Fair Light. It says put it directly on, so let's see here. Goes on, I haven't used the Charlotte Tilbury one yet, so I can't compare it yet, but goes on very easy. Here is the Light Medium. And a lot of product. I haven't squeezed it again. Top of there. Little bit. Whoa, that's a bit much, but I'm going to use the e.l.f. buffing foundation brush, and on this side I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand. This is usually how I would do like cream products. Put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use the brush to put that on. I do have a heavy hand. I try to go light, but it seems like no matter what, I just have a heavy hand. Blends out very easy. And all I have on is a very, very light layer of the Yinsen foundation serum. Let me clean off this brush. And then we're gonna put the second shade on here. Tap that in. I'm just gonna kind of put that above, and I would usually use, and let's see, I'm just gonna pinch the brush. A lot of times when I'm using a product like this, I would actually put it on under my foundation because I feel like it's a little more forgiving, and if you go heavy hand, you can correct it a little bit more. Did I clean off my brush? Yeah. Let's now blend this in. Well, that's a lot. I either got a lot more of that on there or the other one blends in a little bit easier. All right, what do you think on this side? I'm gonna clean my brush, and normally, you know, I haven't done this before, I don't think, where I've applied both like this and then mixed it together. Let's see what it does. There's definitely a lot more product on that needs to be blended in, doing it directly onto your skin like this side. right, with how I applied it, do you think that one side so far looks better than the other? Now let's move on to the blush. e.l.f. is cruelty-free and all of the products are made in China. Here is, again, it's the same size, same price, they're all $9. I got Rose Your Slay. It is described as a pink for fair tan skin. The other colors that you could get was Candlelit. It is light peach for fair medium. Magic Hour, which is described as a bronze gold for fair or tan skin. Or Berry Radiance, which is described as berry for fair, rich skin. Looks, again, this is Rose Your Slay. No scent. The blush they show as dotting it on. And I got the Putty Blush brush to go along with it. Very soft bristles. Oh, that blends out really easy, really nice. Now let's see if I apply it. I put it on my hand, that might not be enough. Yeah, I think I'll need a little bit more. You know, that time I got a little too much, I think. I think it looks a little bit much from what I can tell, and in person at least. But we're gonna keep moving on. I like it. I like it. Okay. And if you think that you've got too much bronzer, contour, whatever on, just a good trick is to take a powder brush. This has nothing on it. And then you can just kind of swirl that together. And it just, you know, I feel like it buffs it out a little bit and kind of tones it down. I think on that one, there wasn't a huge difference between applying it directly to the face versus applying it with a brush. Did you notice a big difference? I don't think there was. And now for the highlight. There's 3 colors of this one. Champagne, which is what I got, and this is described as Champagne Pearl for fair. Rose Quartz, which is a pinky rose for fair deep skin. Or Liquid Gold, which is described as a gold for medium rich skin. And they do recommend, it looked like, to actually use the Flawless Concealer brush. So I did get that. This brush and the Putty Blush brush is both $5 each. The e.l.f. is 0.33 fluid ounce. The Charlotte Tilbury is 0.40. So you're getting a little bit more with that. Price difference again is $9, $42. And the Charlotte Tilbury, the color I got was Pillow Talk. You can see the Charlotte Tilbury, the sponge applicator on the top is much bigger. There is an on and off. Oh, interesting, on the Charlotte Tilbury. I do not see anything like that on the e.l.f. Oh, okay. Well, a lot came out. It seemed, just first impressions, that the e.l.f. one was a little bit easier to control, to not like get a huge amount, but maybe that's just because that was the first time using the Charlotte Tilbury. Well, maybe I didn't pick the best, but because that's the Charlotte Tilbury. Normally I don't really put highlighter on my nose, but we're gonna try it. So definitely a bigger applicator. They feel pretty much the same, I think, on, yeah. It is kind of lifting any of the foundation that I did have on my nose. I would say if you have mature skin to be really careful on where you're placing it, because it does look like it will show any texture. So just want to be cautious of that. Okay, that one was a little bit easier to get out and not get a huge amount of product out. If you barely want anything, the Charlotte Tilbury, it does seem like with the brush, I'm not getting as much product on as I was the e.l.f. trying to apply it with the brush. The Charlotte Tilbury, it does feel, but I mean, the container is quite a bit bigger, but it does feel like there's a lot of air in here when I'm squeezing it. The Charlotte Tilbury one is made in Italy, a 12-month shelf life. And the e.l.f. one, as I said, is made in China, and it has a 12-month shelf life as well. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and this color is Fair Light, if you just want to see that for comparison. I'm just going to be a shiny girl here. The wand definitely has more shimmer and more of a satin finish than the Halo Glow. You see that This is the Halo Glow. I feel like that gives you some glow. I like to use that under my makeup, and since I have dry skin, it really gives me a dewy finish. So it kind of seems like that's more to provide a little glow with a but more dewiness, where these wands are more gonna get you that really glow going. It doesn't seem like it's picking up as much on my nose doing it that way than when I applied it with the brush. That is definitely some glow. First impressions, the Charlotte Tilbury one does seem like it may not settle in or show the texture as much, but I don't know if it's going to be a huge enough difference. So I would say my first impressions are they go on very easy to blend out. Very happy with that. Good price point. Do have to be a little cautious that you don't have too much product on the sponge when you're closing it, because it can get out on the outside of the cap, it seems like, if you have too much product on there. I will do some more comparisons, and I'm going to play around with this Pillow Talk a little bit, but very first impressions, I don't think, maybe I'll change my mind the more I use it, but first impressions, I don't think that the Charlotte Tilbury one is going to be worth the price difference, but again, we'll see. It also depends how you feel about where products are made, because again, the e.l.f. is China, this is Italy. As far as though applying them on, I feel like the formula felt very similar. Hopefully this was helpful if you're on the fence. I know that this stuff is just coming out. Let me know if I did not answer any questions. If you want to see more videos on e.l.f. Cosmetics, you can click on any of the videos that are popping up on the screen here. Thank you, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.